committee voted along party lines, you've heard that before, to ask the House to impeach Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas. Republicans are accusing him of failing to limit immigration at the southern border, but there is little, if any, evidence that Mayorkas broke any laws. And while House Republicans were working to impeach him over immigration, they were also saying they would block a bipartisan deal to help fix the issue. Scott MacFarlane is on Capitol Hill for us, following all of it. Scott, good morning.
Tony, good morning. The issue of border security is now clearly tied up in campaign politics, and last night's marathon debate only further exposed the divide.
Thousands of miles from the southern border, where the Biden administration is grappling with thousands of illegal migrant crossings a day, House Republicans set their sights on the nation's Homeland Security Secretary.
Secretary Mayorkas has put his political preferences above following the law.
After an all-day hearing that went into the night, the Republican-led House Homeland Security Committee approved 2 articles of impeachment against Alejandro Mayorkas.
I bet our founding fathers are just rolling over in their graves,
Claiming he willfully failed to follow immigration law without producing evidence.
It's clear he's not done his job. He's been derelict in his duties. He's violated his oath of office.
Democrats blasted the hearing as partisan gamesmanship in an election year.
The House Republicans are doing everything they can at Donald Trump's direction to sabotage any legislation because you don't want solutions, you just want politics.
Is this really a high crime and misdemeanor?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got a cabinet secretary who is totally disregarding the laws passed by Congress.
Mayorkas is also a key negotiator in Senate talks to overhaul U.S. border security laws. But on Tuesday, Republican Speaker Mike Johnson reiterated it may be dead on arrival in the House.
What's been suggested is in this bill is not enough to secure the border.
Even if this impeachment vote goes to the U.S. House and passes, this effort is going to be knocked down by the Democratic-controlled U.S. Senate, which will prevent Mayorkas from being the first cabinet secretary removed from office since the 1800s, Tony.
It's a long time ago, Scott. You know, we know voters rank immigration as one of their top issues. I've heard it. Our pollsters have heard that. And it's especially true among Republican voters, which might make you think the House GOP has an incentive to work with the Senate on an immigration bill, but it doesn't seem to be working out that way. How so?
And Tony, it's really striking how immigration has become a dominant issue here, and Senate negotiators have been trying to cobble together this big deal to give the president more power to stem a migrant crisis, but they can't quite get there. Can't quite get it on paper, and now there's this wall of opposition forming. Donald Trump says he doesn't want a deal. He wants to campaign on the issue, and he has some devoted loyalists in the House who can block it from becoming law.
All right. Thanks for the political lesson, Scott. Thank you.